Hey everyone, Cast72 here. Hope everyone's doing well. Today, guys, I want to go over. Let me give you a little bit of history here. So, off and on, you'll notice in my videos, I do some product reviews. And if you look at most of my videos, I've always done them on my desktop. And for a while now, I've been trying to look for a table that I can fit in my uh, room slash office. But I needed something that was kind of minimalized in size and not taking up too much space. So after trying to search for something, the prices that I did find for what I liked were too expensive. So I decided to just go ahead and make my own product table. So that's what the video is going to be about today, guys. It's just going to be a product table, real simple. It's a DIY, very inexpensive, and just wanted to share that with you in case any of y'all are out there in the same situation where you do product reviews, or if you're just looking for a simple table to do one-on-one interview, or perhaps maybe a one-on-one with your viewers as a nice little tabletop, just to have to set your camera on or your lighting, etc. So anyway, at this point, let me go ahead and go over the supplies that I got and what it all cost. I'll flip the camera around and then we'll just go ahead and get started, guys. Shouldn't take too long, won't be long of a video. I'll fast forward most of it just so you can see everything happen pretty much in its actual time, but just sped up a little bit to save you guys the problem of having to sit here and watch a long YouTube video. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We'll go over the material and then we'll go ahead and get the table going. All right, guys, hope you enjoy. Okay, guys, so here's what we got. The thing that cost the most, and really not that bad, was $14. This was for just a real thin plywood. This is a 1/4 inch, 2 foot by 4 foot. That cost $14. Your standard universal use 2x4s, I got 2 of them. I had the guy there split them in half. Although he didn't really cut them properly, he was a new guy. Just told him not to worry about it, because in actuality I just needed them shorter to fit into my vehicle to bring them home. I'm actually going to cut them up to 3 feet. I know that's the above standard height of about, and I don't know, most tables are about 30 inches or so, 32 inches maybe. I'm doing mine 3 feet because I'm going to be standing most of the time. I don't really like sitting too long on videos. And then of course I got some, I think these were 8 foot or maybe 9 foot actually. I think these were 9 foot by 1/4 inch by 1 inch, just standard trim board. These are like, I don't know, these were like $1 and $1.97, $3, like $3.49, and then 14. So all in all, it came out to about 25-30 bucks for the entire materials needed. And then of course you're going to need your tools. I got a ruler for measuring, my saw, extension cord, square, and a pencil, just to mark my markings. And also, guys, as the included material, I'm going to use a number 8 3-inch screws for the legs of the table, and then number 6 1 1/4 screws for the trim, and then of course just a regular drill bit set and a drill. Okay, guys, I just want to show you at this point we've already cut what's going to be the legs of the table, which are the 2x4s, to 3 feet. Double checked and made sure they were accurate. So now we're going to go ahead and use these trim pieces to brace the plywood before we put our legs on. So let me get my measurements on that, and then we'll go ahead and cut those, and then after that it's just a matter of putting it all together. All right, guys. Also, guys, I wanted to correct myself on something. I said earlier that it was two 2x4s that were needed, and that those four 2x4s were going to be cut into 3 feet for the legs. But I forgot to mention, in order to brace the legs to the table, just for added balance and support, there is one more 2x4 that you're going to need. So it's actually a total of 3 2x4s. I happen to have a spare one, so I went ahead and used these. And basically these you want to cut to 21 inches, because if I can just demonstrate real quick, what I'm planning on doing is each of these legs are going to go on each side like that and like this, and then that's going to put the plywood on top, so it's just going to brace it and give it some more support. And then these trim boards are basically going to go on the sides of the tabletop, which would be the plywood, kind of like this, to brace that as well. And then I might run one more from here, from in the center, for support in the center, for weight, for weight distribution for anything I might put on top of the plywood table, like a monitor or anything heavy for that matter. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you, because I did say earlier it was 3 2x4s. It's actually 4. Again, 4 being for the legs cut at 3 feet, and then 2 cut at 21 inches for the brace between the 2 2x4 legs, for added support and balance. All right, guys, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and trim what I need on the trim pieces, screw the legs on to the brace, or the what I'm calling them braces, and then the trim on each left and right side of the plywood for support, and in the center, and then we should be done. So again, I'll go ahead and do everything in time lapse to not waste anyone's time here. All right, guys. So guys, here's what you're looking at, and then obviously the plywood will go on top, and then a center brace. But I wanted to show you basically how tall the table was going to be. So if I'm standing next to it, that's coming up right near my waist, so that's going to be perfect. So I can stand, this would be the table, and I can do all my open packaging and whatnot on top of the table. So let me go ahead and finish this off. I'll go ahead and do the other one. I'll put the braces, and then I'll show you what it all looks like and how I braced it and everything once I'm done. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that done with, and then we'll show you the end results. Okay guys, now that it's all said and done, here's the finished product. I brought out my sander. I'm going to go ahead and just give it a sanding once over everything. But as you can see, there's where the trim board came in handy as a brace. Those were the 2x4s. There's the center brace. If you look underneath, I braced it down there as well, just for some added support. And I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. Like I said, if I turn this around, I guess you can get my waist. This is where the table's at, and that's exactly where I want it to be. So it's kind of up, so I can stand and demonstrate my products or whatever packages I'm opening. I know I used a thin plywood, but I'm not planning to unbox generators or heavy machinery of any kind, so this table is going to be more than sufficient for what I need. Now the question is, after I sand it, do I want to stain it or use tungsten oil, or maybe put a laminate like imitation wood or something on top? I haven't decided yet. Me personally, I like the way natural wood looks. I'll probably just put tungsten oil on it and call it a day. It'll match my desk. My desk is made out of butcher block, and I pretty much just use tungsten oil, and I'm really happy with the results. But for now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and just give it a good sanding. I'll use time lapse as well, and put up a couple of photos of the end results, and that's it. Like I said, I was thinking on painting it white. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Like I said, I like the natural look of wood. It all depends, but basically the part that I needed done is done, and that is making the table. So all right guys, like I said, the video will finish off with just some photos of the end results. So all right. Okay guys, so little quick difference I'm going to go ahead and do today as well. Since the table was made already, as you can see, I'm also going to go ahead and, just like I said, I'm going to go ahead and go with some tung oil. I got the gloves, disposable gloves, and just an old rag, and I'm just going to give it a good wipe down. I was going to go with some sort of a wood vinyl on top, but I like natural wood. I think this is going to be just fine. Like I said, it's just a simple table, just something that I can stand next to, put my products on, and explain to YouTube, you know, what I'm unboxing and whatnot. Overall, I'm happy with the results. Like I said, for 30 bucks, I got me a table that I like, and it's to my specific custom standards that I want. And I didn't have to go around hunting and searching. And when I did find something similar, like I said, the prices were ridiculous. So this was just my way to fix a small issue that I had with finding a table that I needed. So anyway guys, I'm going to go ahead and just start running this tung oil all over it. I'll do time lapse, and then, like I said, I'll go ahead and put some pictures up of what the end result is. A lot of you might say, well, what about the edges? You know, they're not sealed properly, your screws are showing. I really don't care. Like I said, it was just a simple table that I made. I wasn't looking for perfection. I just needed something that was suitable for my needs, inexpensive, and simple, and that's exactly what I'm looking at. So all right guys, let me go ahead and get this done. Appreciate y'all watching. Cast 72, peace out.